So now let's see how to use alter command in our HANA SQL. Okay, so far we learned about so many statements we learned in our HANA SQL. So now for today's class is alter. What is how to do? So what is alter command? Okay, in our previous session we learned about copy table statement. Okay, if you want to create a new table by using existing table, simply by writing this create table statement from select, you can easily create a new table, correct? But in your new table you may have a requirement to add few more columns to the existing, to few more columns. Okay, so then we use this alter command. And one more thing, so for example these are the existing tables. Okay, these are the existing tables on your database. For example, if I open sales underscore 3, go to open definition. Now these are the existing fields. If you want to add one more field to your table, do you have any option here like a plus symbol to add one more row? When you freshly creating new table, you may get one plus symbol here to add extra rows to your extra columns to your table. But once you created the table, then it is not possible to add any new column graphically to your table. Okay, by using the SQL statements only, you must change your table structure. Okay, so this can be achieved by using this alter command. Okay, so we have many many things we can do with alter command. One by one we will learn. So first one is alter command with add column functionality. Okay, for example, let me close all this. Okay, let me delete this one also. Create table says 3, execute. So now I have sales underscore 3 table, and this is my columns information, and I have 6 records. So I have a requirement now where I want to add one extra column to my table. Okay, let's say my extra column is nothing but customer column. Okay, so currently this is my existing table sales underscore 3, and I want to create one extra column in my table which is nothing but customer. So how I can achieve it? I cannot add this column graphically, so I have to made it via SQL only. So what was the syntax here? Alter table. Since you are changing the table structure, we are using alter command here. Okay, alter statement. Alter table, table name. So which table you want to change? You need to provide that table name here. Add. After that, since your requirement is to add a new column, you are adding a keyword called add. After that, you need to provide your field name followed by the data type. Okay, so let's see practically. So this is your sales underscore 3 existing table. Now you have a requirement to add one new column to your table. So alter table name. My table name is sales 3. Okay, and after that my requirement is to add a new column. So I am writing a keyword called add. After that, provide the column name followed by data type of your column. Okay, and close the brackets. Within the brackets I am adding my column name and then followed by the data type. Now execute this statement. Now go here. See, now if I refresh my table, now you can see one extra column added to my table. You see one extra column now customer came, and whatever you added, it will be added at the end only. You cannot add any column in between of your existing columns. Whenever you add a new column, it always added at the end of your structure. Okay, so this is how to add a new column. In the same way, you can add multiple columns also by separating each column name with comma. Okay, for example, customer underscore 1, and I want to add one more column called customer underscore 2 varchar 10, or else sales reference doc varchar 10. So now my sales underscore 3 is a table that is already having, this is the structure. Now what is my requirement? I am trying to add 2 more columns to my table. Okay, click on execute and then go to your table, refresh it. You see 2 more columns got added. Clear? So this is how you can add, means without deleting table and recreating it, by using this alter command, simply you can add new columns to your table if you want to add new columns. At the same time, if you want to delete unnecessary columns from your table, then what you can do? You can do, yeah, okay, that statement. What is my next topic? Okay, before going to that deletion, I have one more topic pending. Add column with a default value. What exactly means? So in our example, we added a customer column to my table. But while adding that column, what happened here? My new column is completely filling with null information. In SQL, what is this question mark means? Question mark means nothing but null. Okay, so for the new column, for the existing records, the new column is populating defaultly with null. Okay, now if you want to create a new column default with some default value, how you can do? So go to your, so I'm going to create one more new column in my table. Let's say what name? For example, let's say customer plant. Okay, plant is my new column. I want to add to my table of type varchar 3 and default P001. Okay, and plant not 3, 4. Plant of length 4 and default value is P001. Now, if I try to execute this statement and go to my table, refresh my structure, you see now plant column added to my table, and you see for all the existing records, the default value came as P001. Earlier, when we not giving any default value, the column is filling with null value, and if we are providing something default value, then it is taking that value. Okay, so this is how we can use alter command to add extra columns to our existing table. Now, so next topic. Now means, so for testing purpose, we added many columns to our table. Now I want to drop unnecessary columns from my table. Okay, how I can do? Drop means nothing but delete. Okay, so how I can delete it? Simply instead of add, now you are using a keyword called drop plant. Give this plant within these brackets. Okay, now execute this. Let me clear my. Now execute this statement. You see, successfully executed. Now go to your table, refresh it. See, plant gone from your table. Okay, so by simply giving this drop command, drop keyword to your alter table statement, you can delete it. So how can we delete multiple columns at a time? Let's try. So customer, comma, customer underscore 1, comma, reference underscore doc, reference underscore doc. Okay, so I'm trying to delete all 3 columns from my table. Execute. Yeah, successfully executed. I'm going back to my table, refresh my table. You see 3 columns gone. So my table came to my original structure. Okay, as per our example. So this is how to use drop column table, alter command with the drop keyword. Okay, so this will be used if you want to delete unnecessary columns from your table. So why we may, if our table contains unnecessary columns, unnecessarily we are wasting the database. So to wisely use the database, we may have a requirement to drop columns. And for testing purpose, if you add any column and then later you can delete it. Next, alter command with alter column length. So far we seen adding records, adding columns, deleting columns. Now changing the existing column information. It means data type. So alter column length. So okay, this example is alter column length. What it means exactly is, So if you want to change the length of the column, so here in my first screenshot, you can see material and varchar of length 18. In your, when you are working on this, on your system, you may got a requirement where you want to extend the length of the material from 18 to 20. Means, okay, currently it was 18, but you have data where it more than 18 characters, let's say 40. Then how you can change this length of the material from 18 to 40. Okay, so this we can achieve by using this alter statement. Now to see it practically on our system. So I have sales underscore 3 table, right click on it, open definition. So if you go to the definition, you see material and varchar of length 18. Now if you wish to increase this length from 18 to 40, how we can use it? So how we can do it? Sorry, alt instead of now just for every step for since we are working on the table manipulations, always we are using alter table statement only. But based upon our requirement, the keywords are changing. Now alter material and varchar 40. So what will happen is it will go to this table and it will try to change the column material to new data type. Okay, material and varchar. Now I am executing this statement. Material. Yeah. Okay, material and varchar. So now let's go to sales 3. Refresh the definition of this one. You see now material and varchar 40. It changed. So from 18 to 40 I changed. Now a very important point I'm going to tell now. Now it's your length is now 40, but later you came to know that material never comes with length 40. It is always 18 only. So unnecessarily, why should I waste my database? If you wish to delete this, reduce the length of the column. Is it possible? No. If you try to increase it, system accepts, but if you try to reduce it, now I'm changing the length of the material from 40 to 20. If I try to execute, you see I am getting error message. Feature not supported, cannot shorten the field length material. Okay, so when you are trying to change the length of a column, system always allow to increase the length. But if you try to reduce the length of your column, system doesn't accept. Okay, so you don't have any other chance except creating a new column from it. Okay, for that one requirement. So this is what I explained in this slide. Okay, if you want to change length of a column, then you can do it by using below syntax. In this example, we're changing from 18 to 40. We cannot shorten the field length, only increasing is possible. Okay, very important point when you're trying to working on this one. Okay, so next one is not only for n varchar, anything is same. Okay, only increasing is possible, not decreasing. So next one is alter command column data type. Alter column data type. Okay, so this also I tried to explain you by giving a simple example. Okay, now I'm not going to complex examples to understand the concept. So here what I'm trying to do is, here on my existing table I have it field created on of type date. Now you want to change the data type of date, change the data type of created on field from date to varchar. Okay, so since it is not possible, once you created the table, you cannot do any changes in the structure of the table graphically, but by using this SQL commands you can achieve it. Okay, so now what was the key syntax here? Alter table name, and then alter, same how we earlier you changed the length of the field, same way we are going to change the data type. Okay, alter created on to varchar 10, varchar for example. Yeah, one important point here. So in SAP, system stores the information of date in which format? Y means 2022 hyphen 07 04 hyphen 07. This is the format. It means 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 characters. So my date will be stored in the backend with a minimum length of 10 characters. If you want to change the data type of my created on date to varchar, you must give the length more than 10 or equal to 10. If you try to give length which is less than 10, will system accept? You see, conversion of attribute fixed size type is not allowed because values are too big. Means my table contains some data already. Sales underscore 3 table contains already some data. Now, when you're trying to change the data type of this column, system performs a check whether the new data type satisfying the existing data, okay, satisfying the existing data information. So when I try to give the length as 9, then system cannot store my date information with this, less characters. So that's why it is not allowing. But if I give 10 here, since it is matching with my maximum length of my column, system will happily do this for you. You see, no rows affected, 0. And if I go to structure of my table and refresh it, now you see this date got changed to varchar 10. In the same way, if you want to change from varchar again to date, system accepts. You see, accepted. But there is a chance of system again throwing error message when after changing to varchar, if you try to store some data in this table which is not a date format information, then again you try to change the column to date, system won't accept. So simply, to make it simple, when you are changing the column data type from varchar to date, system will verify each and every record in your table whether this particular column satisfying date data type or not. If all the records are satisfying date data type, then only system will change the data type of the column to date. Okay. If any one column not in a proper date format, then system doesn't accept this new data type for this column. Okay. So we have alter statements, but we cannot use as per our wish. System will perform some checks. If everything is okay, then only system will execute your statement successfully, or else it will throw error messages like this. Okay. I hope it is clear. So alter command, column data type is over. Next. So these are all about alter commands. Mostly in our day-to-day work life, we may use these three kind of scenarios only. Okay. If you forgot to add primary key, you can add that also using alter command. So you can Google for this alter command, you will get many syntaxes, but how to use, I am giving a high level overview on with these three examples: add column, drop column, alter column length, and for one. Okay. So if you want any further, alter command supports many other functionalities. You can go and check in SAP website what other functionalities it is giving. Okay, and you can do some trial and error methods to get it. That's it. So for this session, I'm stopping here. Okay.